Hey guys and gals, how you doing? I'm going to talk about a little horror movie that I found, and this is from Russia. It's a found footage horror called Shopping Tour. Now, the thing with before I start, the thing with Russian horror movies in general, it's like for some reason it's so dramatic. It gets you gotta wait for the horror elements to come into play. So it does have a long wait time. Like maybe 1 hour, close to 2 hours. And to be honest, that's the problem I have with Russian horror movies. It just get annoying like that for me personally. But this one, it's pretty much the same thing, but it's really 1 hour and 10 minutes. So with the dramatic parts, it did bother me in this movie. But also, I always like to mention that when it comes to Russian horror movies, I give credit because like Russian movies in general, that the drama is always good anyway. It just like I say to me, it just get to the point. Don't drag it too long you know. But this one is one, like I said, 1 hour and 10 minutes. It doesn't really take too long to get to its point. I mean, it does have the drama, but it builds up character, and I like because of found footage horror movies. I feel like it needs to build up more character, in general. And this one does prove it, that you could do it. And very, very found footage horror movies in any country should do more of that. Build up a good character. Shopping Tour is about two family members, a mother and son, going on vacation to Finland, right, with a group of tourists. And like the son is kind of like a little brat. Sometimes he just gets out of his way. And once his mom started finding out was hit the truth about her son, like, yo, what's wrong with you? Tell me what's going on. That if you doing this, doing that. So she's like any other mom. She'll get mad at you. And I kind of like this movie because the relationship that the mother and son have is similar to my relationship with my mom on a personal level. So I thought it was pretty cool to see it on film. So while they building character, talking, focusing on the mom and son and what's going on around them in the bus. Later on in Finland, once they get to Finland, right, um, one of the Russian tourists, who's the director of this vacation trip to Finland.
Hey guys and
Say
gals, how
we're
you
gonna stop at the
doing?
store,
I'm going to talk about a little
for a
horror
shopping
movie
tour,
that I
which is
found,
kind of
and this
weird,
is from
right? So
Russia.
we found
It's a
out
found
later
footage
that
horror
this
called
vacation is about
Shopping
going
Tour.
on shopping
Now,
in Finland,
the thing with
pretty much,
before I start, the thing with Russian
But you found out something's
horror
wrong,
movies in
you know.
general,
It's
it's
like
like for some
late
reason
night,
it's so dramatic.
people
It
that
gets
the
you
Russians are
gotta wait for the horror
shopping in
elements
this
to come into play.
shopping mall in
So
Finland,
it
and I
does
was about
have
mine.
a
Of course, I'm
long
like, what
wait
is that in
time.
Russia?
Like maybe
But
one
they say it's
hour,
like
close to
tax
two
free
hours.
Finland.
And to be honest, this is
Once the
probably I
stores
have
are
with Russian
locked,
horror
you
movies.
find
It
out
just get
that
annoying like
the
that
people in
for me
Finland
personally.
are like
But
cannibals.
this one, it's
Why
pretty
are
much
they
the same
killing
thing,
these
but it's
people
really
for?
1 hour and 10 minutes. So
The
with the
tourists and the
dramatic
mother and
parts,
son
it did
seeing this going
bother
on.
me in this movie.
They have to
But
run
also, I always like
and
to
survive
mention that when it comes
while
to
they
Russian horror
in
movies,
a
I give
country they
credit
don't know
because
about, in Finland,
like Russian
Russia.
movies in general,
But then around,
that
you
the
find out
drama is
later.
always good anyway.
I'm gonna give a
It's just
spoiler, spoiler,
like I
spoiler,
say to
spoiler.
me, it's just get to the
Spoiler,
point. Don't drag it too long.
spoiler
But
is
this
this.
one is one, like I said,
Every
1 hour and
holiday
ten
in
minutes.
Finland,
It
they
doesn't
have
really
this
take too long to
tradition
get to
where
its point.
you can eat humans.
I mean, it does have the
Pretty much be
drama,
cannibalistic,
but
just eat them.
it builds up character,
And
and I like.
because
That's
of found
that's
footage
the
horror
reason why
movies,
I
in
feel like it
Finland
needs
is
to build
acting
up more
crazy.
character,
So
in
that's
general.
wild, though. You know what I'm
And
saying?
this one does
But shopping tour,
prove
I
it,
highly
that you
recommend this
could do
movie.
it.
I saw this on Tubi
And
TV.
very found footage horror movies
Tubi
in any
TV has a
country
lot of horror
should
movies
do
in
more
general,
of that.
especially
Build up a
Russian
good
horror movies. What I
character.
know lately.
Shopping
So,
tour is
like I said,
about
when you see a
two
Russian horror
family
movie,
members, a mother and
be
son,
more prepared as
going on
most cases
vacation
the
to
Russian horror
Finland,
movies more
right?
longer,
With a group
and
of
tourists.
focused on
And
drama.
like
But anime
the
does
son's
build up
kind of like a
character,
little
so I
brat,
give credit for that.
sometimes
But just
he just
be
gets out of his way.
But Shopping tour
Once
is
his
definitely
mom's
one of my
finding out
favorite
was
horror movies.
Russian
Russian
horror
horror
movies
movies
on
on
that
that
list.
list.
Also,
Yo, what's wrong with you?
original V.
Tell me what's
VIY,
going on.
so
Check
that
that out
you
too.
doing this, doing
And
that.
peace out.
So she's like any other